Hey everyone, how typical is that? I just post a Jeffree Star Cosmetics review and then this comes out from Morphe. Now, if you haven't seen, do you live under a rock? I don't know, but Morphe have just announced they're dropping Jeffree Star. They just put out a statement on Twitter which reads as follows. Today we've made the decision to cease all commercial activity related to Jeffree Star and affiliated products. We expect this to conclude within the coming weeks. As we look to the future, we will continue to share updates on what lies ahead for the Morphe brand. But something that maybe not everybody knows is that Morphe were invested in by a company called General Atlantic, and this happened in August 2019. General Atlantic now own the majority of Morphe. So what does this mean? It means that Chris and Linda, who founded Morphe, don't actually own most of it now. This for me is really interesting because if you cast your mind back to the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star documentary, when they were making the conspiracy palette, when they were on the phone to Morphe, they were talking about, Morphe were trying to get Shane and Jeffree to be exclusive with them. So they were trying to have the collection exclusively, i.e. they didn't want it to be on Beauty Bay or Beautylish or any of Jeffree's other retailers. I'm going to add that clip in here so you can see what I'm talking about.
Got it.
I think they're panicking because they have a Jaclyn Hill launch or another big influencer, and now they're...
Well, it certainly gives a little more time for planning.
See, they're stunned.
We want to make sure that you have a full moment, being showcased in the stores, in the light boxes, homepage takeover, social takeover, and I think that, I think the challenge is to be that there will likely be an anniversary of the James Charles house that we launched last November, so that was the reason, frankly, I asked. We haven't clarified the exact timing.
So us sneak peeking Blue Blood now takes away business from palettes that just launched, even friends of mine, right? And this isn't shade on Anastasia, but I reviewed their palette and I gave it a moment, but at the end of the day, they put out theirs first because I said, hey, mine's coming, I don't want to do the same exact thing. So we kind of are the big players will talk and we'll
What do you think we're going to be competing with?
to go to retail? I mean, you're competing with Urban Decay, Too Faced, Anastasia.
All of holiday, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're competing with anyone massive. Tarte, Benefit, everyone for holiday will be shook that yours is dropping.
Morphe never got the exclusive with the Conspiracy collection because it did go up on Beautylish, it did go up on Beauty Bay at the same time as it was up on Jeffree Star Cosmetics and the other retailers. Me being curious, I wonder if that has anything to do with these other investors. I don't know. It's just speculation. I have no idea. But there's something that's kind of telling me it's a bit fishy. Now I'm going to read some reactions to the news about Morphe dropping Jeffree Star. Someone said, so there's no point in buying Morphe's cheap shit anymore. The only reason people go in Morphe stores is for JSC. Someone else wrote, Luna Beauty is tea, not to mention the brand owner isn't a racist with no morals. Log out and delete your account. Someone else wrote, I understand 100% not stocking the Shane Dawson collection as he's a P-word, but this is totally unfair on Jeffree Star. Because of him, you've made so much money and had so much promo, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Someone else said, I hate to see anyone fall, but if Shane was pulled, Jeffree should be too. He has a ton of bad SIJ in his past too. Beauty guru Thomas Hulbert said, now to make up for all the irresponsible influencers you still support and give platforms to, you can start by giving fresh new faces the opportunity to monetize off your products. That was so shady. I love it. Jeffree Star's ex-friend, Manny MUA, simply wrote, actions speak louder than words. Drag queen and beauty influencer Luscious Massacre wrote, I think Jeffree has been not bothered up to this point, but today he's definitely bothered and feeling it. I don't know if I should support Morphe though. I feel like Jeffree still has stakes in it. My trust in Morphe brushes is shaken, to be honest. It's interesting to see what people think. I mean, I don't personally think Jeffree does have stakes in Morphe. I could be completely wrong. But finding out that General Atlantic company own the majority of Morphe, I don't think Jeffree does own any of it. Some fans are disappointed. A lot of people were kind of saying they would celebrate or stuff, which I think is a bit disgusting. But some fans were saying things like, oh, there's no point going in Morphe anymore. Some were saying, well, you've lost me as a customer. So what I think is really weird in this whole situation is how come when James Charles had his big scandal, there was not a peep from Morphe then? Thomas Hulbert said, let's not blow smoke up Morphe's arse like all the information being made public now wasn't already industry knowledge. At the end of the day, they didn't do it because it was the right thing. They did it because it was the smartest thing. Pay attention. I have to say I agree with Thomas here because it looks like Morphe have done this just to appease the public. Just because the public have started speaking out and saying, oh, Jeffree should address this, Jeffree should address that. To me, it's very that, it seems that Morphe are doing this to try and save face. Honestly, think long and hard about this. How come the James Charles Morphe palette never got pulled? The James Charles Morphe brushes never got pulled when James Charles was apparently a P word, That was all right for Morphe, but the Shane and Jeffree stuff isn't. So to me, it seems that Morphe have no morals. Okay guys, this is a short video. I've already uploaded twice today, so I don't want to overload you. So I am going to leave this one here. Just wanted to do a quick update on that, being as that Morphe statement came out. Thank you for listening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.